A lot of pressure, man.
Yeah, it is.
Evil,
Knievel.
not our real names.
Nailed it.
Oh, you want me to do my bit? Okay, here we go.
Who are those guys?
Who are those guys?
You're gonna love it. It's just a little independent.
That might have been too much, man.
I love it every time.
Time to get hot.
I love it every time.
Are we hot?
Are we?
Are we rolling? Are we hot? I like hot better.
We're rolling. Is it 1999, 2000? What kind of rolling are we doing? We're doing some independent rolling, and welcome to a little. Oh boy, it's going to be trouble.
A Lindell.
Welcome to A Little Independent, the podcast where friends talk about independent, obscure, and just plain weird movies. My name is Ryan.
And I'm Todd.
That was me saying hi, Todd, and Bigfoot.
Oh, well, here's back at you. Hi, Ryan.
Oh, that's perfect. I know that was a little bit different than the standard opening, but I am fixated on sounds, on sound design, on soundscape, on how important sound can be.
Especially on a podcast.
Yes. What context is that?
Sound. How important sound can be. Without sound, there's no podcast.
That's great. We're in a 1950s film strip reel right now. Sound and you. Well, anything to say about the last show? Are you still feeling good after the general last recording? Are you still feeling good in our studio? Feeling fine?
I do. Feel good.
That's great.
In our studio. And what's happening?
See, there it is. There he is.
I have to share.
He's focused. He's in. Well, all right. We're going to get right into it. Our movie today is a pick by me. We're staying in the 20-aughts, and it's a movie that this may be a golden oldie thing to say, but this was a one copy. Remember when we used to say that?
Yeah, and it wasn't that long ago.
I guess it wasn't.
No.
I guess it wasn't.
So you got this at Family Video.
This was a one copy, and it was, and I'm holding the copy that I actually ended up purchasing
He is
used.
Holding it.
But it was what was said on, above the title that really got me, the writer-director. But this was a one copy that I rented at the video store, as it were.
And then you bought it.
Absolutely.
Or you didn't return it.
Sometime, no, I did. It was a real $1.99 that was paid for it, I believe, in
because
U.S. dollars.
they went out of business, so you just kept it.
I did my best.
Just like your Netflix mailings, you just kept them.
I did my best.
They don't want them back.
Our movie today is Willow Creek. It is a 2013 film. And found footage is something that does come up, I guess, in the description, but that is the style of film.
100 Blair Witch %.
Yeah, and again, skipping to a lot of the negative reviews, everybody Blair Witch bombed this.
Yeah, did they?
And I will tell you that I watched all of the special features anew this time, and I watched the movie... Todd, your nipples are going to get hard. I watched it twice. Once, just old regular.
Twice.
And so the second time with the director commentary and the lead actor commentaries. And it was awesome.
Lead actors?
Yes.
Or actor?
The actors.
Okay.
And it made me love Bobcat even more.
He's awesome. I mean, just watching some of his interviews and, knowing, well, we're going to get into him.
Remind me, have you seen this before?
Yeah, I told you about it. I think I saw it probably over the COVID, whatever. I found it and was watching it. I remember calling you about it, and you're like, I own it. And I'm like, well, that figures.
So you found it. How did you find it during COVID? I forgot about that.
I mean, it was probably on Prime.
Streaming?
Right now it's on Freevee and Prime and all that stuff. So it probably was back then, too.
I guess here's an interesting theme of this season. is I think watched most or all of the movies on physical media. These are because I'm looking at a few of them from last time. So this is fascinating.
Except you didn't have my pick on
right
because it pretty damn obscure.
But I'm gonna say it feels good to pop in the DVD in this case, and it was awesome watching watching it with the commentary because there's some wild stuff.
I love commentaries.
And this movie this could be one of the most independently made movies we've done.
It's close. Yeah, I would say Trailer Park Jesus is probably a little bit. I mean, it's maybe a little bit lower level.
So if you're into
independent level,
real indie film, get your boots strapped up and pull up your waders. What's the thing? There's something about waders and bootstraps.
Strap in your
boots.
strap on.
Put on your strap on.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
And put your dick in your boots.
This is a sexual movie too.
Tuck in your boots.
A lot of.
That's interesting to me because it 100% is not a sexual movie. So I am really excited at what lies ahead.
Well, the one,
but we are going to
not yet.
And if anybody can make it a sexual movie, my man, right here.
Hold back on the reins. Hold on, trigger. I'm like just trying to get out the gate because I've got all this stuff in my head and I don't want to miss anything.
This is why they're here, my friend. Our film description, Todd, as we do, I'm going to throw it to you and see if you would jump onto this horse. A man and his girlfriend camp in the woods to capture firsthand evidence of Bigfoot.
That is spot on.
It is.
That's exactly what it is, but they don't allude to it being really scary.
100%, as the show has gifted to me before. It's done it again. I watched this movie that I've seen a lot.
You've seen this one a lot?
Oh, I watched this movie a lot. I really, really like it. We both do. Jess and I both like this movie a lot, although she doesn't remember having seen it previously, which I always like because she mementos things and then she gets to watch things brand new. Like, this is really good with like fleeting, I think. But we've seen other Bigfoot movies that are more horror driven. So from that description, you didn't get horror right away. Would horror...
You don't get horror at all.
Would that have driven you either way? Would you have been turned on or off by horror?
Well...
in that description.
With an H or a W.
You love that joke. You love it. You love it.
Out of 54 episodes, I've said it 17 times.
There's a counter somewhere.
When is there too much? How much is enough?
I'm not a...
So I would have looked into it anyway. Like most Bigfoot movies are scary.
Found footage have pushed you a certain way or turned you on or off about
because you're thinking, all right, did they find anything? Is it scary?
Okay.
I would have probably read the full synopsis.
So then to kind of bury the lead, to not bury the lead, rather, in a way, the top of the DVD says written and directed by Bobcat Goldthwait. So that is what completely got me in because of a deep-seated movie that I love. But I was very intrigued by that concept because I think as a comedian, he's really, really brilliant and funny.
Yeah.
And I've seen a few of his other movies, so I'm like, I'm in.
I had no idea that he, prior to this, not this time, but the first time I seen it, that he was beyond the crazy hair and the
Zed
voice and the screaming. That's the only thing I know him from.
Yeah.
Yeah, here he's a director, a producer, a writer, and he goes on and on. I'm like, I had no idea.
I mean, it's like Paul Rubens.
I thought he was just a stand-up.
Paul Rubens was not Pee Wee Herman. Like, he just did this character,
right?
And he talks a lot about how he gets people would see his stand-up and be like, "Wait, where's that insane guy?" So then he would have to bring that character to stage, and it was kind of, I'm sure, obnoxious.
He lost the hair, so he had to, move on.
You know what I mean?
He had to grow up, Spicoli.
I guess he certainly did. The IMDb has this billed as found footage horror, mystery, thriller. What do you think?
Yeah.
That's pretty on.
Yeah,
I think
mystery.
that's pretty
Yeah,
well, I guess Bigfoot is always a mystery, right? Like, so it's implied,
right? And maybe the ending implies mystery.
Yeah, right.
Although I don't think so.
Do you believe in Bigfoot?
I knew that was coming.
I didn't throw you off.
No.
I was trying to.
I will tell you somebody
because I don't believe we have discussed this as friends. I don't. Have we? I mean, we don't want to get too intimate with them about what we talk about, but I don't. And I'm gonna say something that's gonna come up, I think, quite a bit in this is that we live in northern Michigan, and it's kind of in a way it's nestled into the Sasquatch. This will be a problem. The Bigfoot area, like laying claim to it.
Squatch.
Although, I don't think we do because all this happens.
Bobo calls them squatches
somewhere else. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
so why
there are sightings here?
Okay, that's why.
Mostly in the 2 year. So I looked it up because I knew it's a thing. And there's been sightings in Grand Traverse County.
Thank you for doing that, by the way.
But 2 years ago, September 25th, a guy in Wellston, which is just east of Manistee, about a half hour directly out M55, was in the woods walking on a new trail, and he took a picture of one, what he claims was one, and you just see a black blob, but it's in the Midland Daily newspaper.
Okay.
And probably came out, I don't know, the article was like the 20th, but it's Wellston, Michigan, and there is a claimed photo taken of a Bigfoot.
Thank you for doing that.
1 hour from where we're sitting.
Being near you helps me be a little less cynical every day, and I thought it was just a terrible marketing thing because we're in the kind of woods, and we can be like, oh, Sasquatch, and people will buy it, and they do.
I don't know that people would want to hang out with one. I don't think it's a positive mark.
Go
walk your dog in the woods. See if you come back.
True.
I mean, there's bears here, so
So again, you skirted
just like in the movie.
You skirted the question. Do you believe in Bigfoot?
I think it's possible. I don't think it's possible around us. I don't think our woods are enough to support. So you do
believe in Bigfoot, but not here.
The possibility in the Pacific Northwest, yes, I think it's possible.
Awesome, I agree.
But I don't. We'll talk about the famous film that's referred to throughout the movie.
Oh, I learned a lot.
Well, I love when they shorten it up.
Anyway,
to the PGF.
the film stars Alexi Gilmore as Kelly. Had you seen her in anything before?
Get ready to hit that button. Going to do it for the first time. Give me that record scratch.
I don't understand.
Give me the record scratch.
You don't have to. We haven't gone back.
I'm backing up.
I'm
backing us up. Wait, we're trying to use an effect for the very first time. Get excited, folks. He's going to do it. He's refusing to do it. Come on, hit the damn button.
You are an infamous question dodger.
Wait.
And this is twice already.
I'm not off of Willow Creek yet. Hold on there, Trigger.
You're not off of Willow Creek? I don't understand.
No. You're into the actors, to the movie itself. Okay. I want to talk about it was in a whole bunch of film festivals.
Oh, well, don't we do that at the end? It doesn't have to be at the beginning.
No, we do it before the actors.
Okay. We'll throw it in.
And if I'm wrong, email us.
Give us what you have, my friend. And you're at the lunchroom. The food tray is in front of you. You're eating like a maniac because you're some kind of psychopath eater.
Yeah, I am. I mix it all together. And Ryan can't.
It's lubed up. I know you want to let it roll. You want to let it go.
All right. So this wonderful film premiered at the Independent Film Festival Boston in 2013. So to enter a film festival, it's anywhere from to enter your film into a film festival. It's anywhere from $50 to $150. If you're Bobcat, maybe not. They might just like if you're going to show up, comp you. But. And he himself said he went around the world on this thing, on this movie.
I bet they don't comp him.
No.
I don't know why.
But if he's going to speak at a smaller one, they probably would. So I just wrote down a few, but he literally put this thing all over the planet and took, hey, travel time. Maryland Film Festival, And so that was after Boston. Spooky Movie Festival at AFI Silver Theater.
Yeah.
In Silver Spring, Maryland, which is just north of the amazing White House. Fantasia Film Festival, Fantastic Fest, Vancouver International Film Festival, Toronto After Dark Festival, Calgary Underground Film Festival. There were 1,735 film fests in the last 12 months in the year 2013. So 1,735 times 50. I didn't do the math, but that's a lot of fucking money. If you like wanted to go.
That's where you were going with that.
So if he had to pay the entrance fee, just think when you're making your independent film.
Sorry, and that sounded
you've
patronizing.
You've got to put that into your budget.
Unintentionally.
Think about that, because you're entering all these if you enter
what are the
20 fests at $50,
then, Yeah, so then at your point, and there's me being cynical again, and he probably has to work some favors and freebies along the way. Wow. He did say specifically in the commentary that it didn't do well in Germany. I like a lot of the jokes or a lot of the scares were laughs for them.
And I didn't even go outside of the Canada or the US with these, and this is even all the ones here. This is just
damn it. I'm out.
I thought you would be upset if I talked too long.
8% of our listeners.
You say I talk too why?
I
am not cowling to you anymore.
You listed off every one of those film fests as quickly as you could.
Yeah.
But you didn't go outside the United States and Canada? We're going to get letters.
Well, you just did. You just told us he was in Germany.
Yeah, I don't know which ones, though.
He was at the Yodeling Swiss Festival. How's that? Does that work?
I am not sure. How does it feel?
It feels like if anybody's listening in Switzerland, they're probably like, what is he talking about? And it was actually filmed in Willow Creek, the actual village of Willow Creek. Can you believe that?
I can't.
And should I save the...
I don't know. You know what? With you, it's like dating somebody who's constantly surprising you with something. You're like, oh, what is he going to do
like sex
next?
Toys or what?
This one kind of feels like a butt plug that's a little too large for the one that
new
I
surprise,
want. But go. Shove it in.
12-page treatment Bobcat wrote. That was it. And the rest was directed improv with the actors. So that's pretty cool, which we'll talk to. And so the town of Willow Creek is where they filmed it. And 17 miles, well, the clerk at the bookstore will say 29. So one of those two is the actual place where this film that we're going to talk about is referenced to, the most famous Bigfoot film.
We will talk about it.
Patterson Gimlin film. So they drove mostly to that. So this is like this is what I love about this type of movie. It's like The Way and a few others that we've done where they actually do make the movie on the place and the environment. So The Way, they actually walk the trail and filmed on that and created a drama story around it. And they're actually doing the path of the Gimlin, Patterson Gimlin took.
Well, it sounds like from the commentary, it was downright dangerous at times in the way that they were filming.
Yeah.
Particularly with where they drove.
If you're in the woods at night, it doesn't take much to trip and get impaled. I mean, it's pretty easy to do.
Gosh, I wasn't even thinking about that.
Oh, yeah. That's
impalement. That is true.
Yeah, this is Vlad's gig.
So do you think, like, if we compare two of our previous movies, do you think Joseph from Creep and Jim from this movie could make a good film together?
The two of them doing this film?
Yeah. Put Mark Duplass in this really wonderfully charming. And I'm gonna just jump right in and say
it would be a whole different.
I think the leads in this movie are great. I love their natural chemistry. Damn it, I'll say it. They're lovely together. I think they're great, and they really sell it for me. And
who was that first actress?
Oh.
We're there now.
Way to circle it back.
You feel that?
Alexi Gilmore plays Kelly. Had you ever seen her in anything?
I'd like to see her in a lot of things.
Okay. Jess said, I've seen her in
Did
something.
I avoid the question again?
No, you answered it perfectly. Jess said, I've seen her in something, and she's in a lot of TV.
Yes, I did see that.
And so I think maybe there's that ubiquitousness of her face, but I think she's really, really great in this. Her first film, she was featured in a movie that I have whispers of. Lisa Picard Is Famous. Do you remember that?
No.
It was directed by Griffin Dunn. Griffin Dunn plays...
Oh, Griff, yeah.
Do you know who I'm talking about?
Not at all.
Okay. He is the friend in An American Werewolf in London. The one who gets mauled and keeps coming back. He's great funny, isn't he? Great funny. He's great funny.
The scenes I had a problem with in that movie, when he kept sitting next to him, I'm
back,
like,
it's
like you're
rotted.
taking away from the... I know.
It's a comedy.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be, though.
It is supposed to be. That's the point. I know. That
it was such an amazing horror film, werewolf movie, and then they throw these stupid comedy bits in the middle of it. Annoyed me.
Yeah,
with him.
Okay, that is a whole nother podcast.
Yeah.
I love that. But he's a great '80s character actor. But he directed this movie. Lots of famous people playing themselves. So I need to check that one out. And she was also in a movie. You'll love this one. It's a 2007. Leguizamo flick called The Babysitters. Did you clock this one?
No, I mean I scrolled through her 67 credits.
Check out The Babysitters. It's about a group of teen babysitters who start some kind of escort service
Is she a teen
pervy,
or is she the,
you know what? I'm going to stop
the
it
mother?
There. But I looked at it and I was like, John Leguizamo. I think maybe this is one he doesn't talk about ever. I'm not sure. The Babysitters, 2007.
Well, I did watch her last credit, the last thing she did. And are you ready? Do you know what it is?
No
cheating. Don't look at
her last one like that. She's
the
just
last in 2022. She was in season 4, episode 16 of He Wears a Baseball Hat. He prowls the streets of Hawaii in a red Ferrari. His name is Magnum P.I.
The remake of Magnum P.I.?
Yeah, she's in season 4, episode 16.
So sorry.
So I watched the whole thing, and I just she was amazing. So she plays the mother of a 19-year-old who gets in some serious bad trouble, but she had to be in... I don't want to give it away. So you should watch it because she was doing all drama and all like the beyond upset mother.
I think
trying to save her son,
like tremendous. I think she's a star.
She was amazing.
She's a star. She is in a movie called I Do and I Don't with a stand-up comedian. I want to call out. His name is Brian Callen, and he is just really funny. I'm just going to say Peach Juice. Anybody who likes that guy is going to know what I mean. But I want to check that out. But she's also in. She's in a couple. She touched some mainstream. She was in Definitely Maybe with Ryan Reynolds, which is a movie I have not seen.
She touched some mainstream.
Some, like Ryan Reynolds. She's in Surfer Dude.
Do you think it was like I love that movie.
She's in it with McConaughey.
I know. I just don't remember her from it. But I've seen that. That movie is really good despite the ridiculous title.
Yeah, absolutely. She's in two of Bobcat's other joints. She's in World's Greatest Dads and God Bless America, a movie you have seen as well. And in 2019, Alexi Gilmore is in one of the most puzzling movies I think I've ever seen. You'll have to look at the cover of it. It's called The Adventures of Dally and Spanky.
Yeah.
You saw this?
No, I just read it. I go through their filmography.
Starring Trace Adkins and Denise Richards, and it's about like a horse and a dog who ride each other.
Now there is two grade A.
There you go.
You have a Bond girl.
There you go.
And you have
barely
a country star, country actor. So Ryan, are you ready?
This can't
be good, but we're doing it anyway.
Uh-oh.
In preparation for this movie today, I watched the greatest Bigfoot movie of all time.
Oh.
Yes. Just to get ready.
The greatest Bigfoot movie of all time.
Of all time.
And I'm not super well versed. I may have only seen one more.
So it was released in December of 76. Do you think you might know what it is?
December of 76.
Yeah.
Shoot. Is this going to be... No, I don't know.
Actually, it was... So in honor of this movie, I watched it, and it's Kong 76.
What?
Yeah. And then it dawned on me, or dwaned on me, that Miss Gilmore, Alexia, our girl here in this movie, was born in December of 1976.
Okay.
In Manhattan.
Okay.
So she was born as this film was coming out to premiere, 6 days before the premiere. So Manhattan was covered with swag, billboards, advertisement for this giant blockbuster movie. She was literally born into it in Manhattan. Then
I'm dumbfounded. I'm
trying not to screw it up. My
notes can't even
are...
help, but I'm just sit here with my mouth agape. Please continue.
Yeah, I'm trying not to leave stuff out. My notes are all over the place on this. All right, she was born to play this role, right? So,
is this a dissertation?
It's trying
to
be.
Do you have
this
patches
was like,
on your elbows right now?
This was just like this ridiculous epiphany I had. She is... I'm going to skip through it, but she is the... So stay with me. She is the third character of a Kong. Third female damsel in distress Kong. She created a third one. So who are the other ones, you ask? And Darrow.
Not sure.
In 1933 and the 2005 Peter Jackson and Darrow. Dwan in the 76. And now we have Kelly in the 2013 Willow Creek. And you're looking at me like, why is it related to Kong?
Correct.
Why,
Huge question.
How the hell did
all
you
six
make
listeners
that
also saying the same
leap?
thing?
So
do it.
The Patterson Gimlin film has been argued by many, and probably correct, that it is not actually Bigfoot. It's a guy in an ape suit. But the other argument has been, no, they didn't have the technology in 1967 to make a suit like that would look that real. 1976 Kong is a high-end, much better looking, almost identical ape suit to the Patterson Gimlin film. Therefore, that puts him into a Kong, and that makes Kelly the third Kong damsel in distress. Kelly, Alexi, congratulations.
I don't know. Okay.
Fay Ray, Jessica.
Do you just want to talk
Jessica
about the
Lange?
1976 King Kong movie for the rest of this time? I will yield my time to my opponent. And I'm prepared to do it. Like, we could do it.
Did we say Willow Creek?
If you wanted to.
We really meant
King Kong. 1976.
Think of that suit. Tell me it's not the Gimlin film.
No, not at all.
No, it's better. It's better.
Well, I mean, the King Kong suit in the 76 movie now looks like dog shit. I mean, it's hilarious how bad it looks.
I don't agree.
I mean, I bet Jeff Bridges was so pissed. Like, this thing looks like shit.
No, he was pissed at his haircut.
This thing looks like shit. His haircut right now, everybody has. He'd look tremendous today. This movie also stars, mercifully, Bryce Johnson as Jim. Had you ever seen him, without looking at your notes, ever seen him in anything before?
Bryce?
Yeah.
No.
Me neither.
Not a damn thing.
Me neither.
But it's odd because he has... So... Alexi had 67 credits, right? How many do you think Bryce has, more or less?
I'd say, I don't know. He's somebody who struck me as, I got the Duplass vibes from him, so I thought maybe he's produced as well as acted, so less.
89 credits.
Oh, lots more.
And he does a lot of Bigfoot stuff, and he still does.
Holy cow.
Yeah, he still does. In fact, tonight, this very night that we are recording, in an hour and 15 minutes from right now, he will be doing Expedition Bigfoot, season 5, episode 3, The Watchers. He's been on this show for 5 seasons. And I did see him in season 1 in that, but, that's I only watched 1 season of that show and I stopped.
How about it? I guess he had some street cred on his resume when he applied for that show.
There's some other film. Yeah, he's riding the Bigfoot wave.
Did you know Bobcat directed and wrote a movie about bestiality that this cat's in? This guy's in that. Isn't that wild?
What's it called?
Sleeping Dogs Lie. Appropriately titled.
That got some stuff in the fest.
Bryce is in a movie with a gentleman we like, Nathan Fillion, and an actress I really like, Michelle Moynihan. A movie called Trucker. Have you seen that? I feel like you talked about that.
No.
Because we were talking about Nathan Fillion movies, and he's been in a lot more. But that one looks interesting. And it also stars the lovable or loathing Benjamin Bratt. Benjamin Bratt, do you notice that guy is either the most lovable character in the movie or a straight dick face? Lovable or loathable? Maybe that's not a real word, but
do I know?
Oh no! How do we do it? Benjamin Bratt.
Get me there.
I'm gonna go for an easy one. Demolition Man. Demolition Man. Are you with me? Are you in the future? Are you a cop in the future? Are you
Sandra Bullock?
Are you Sandra Bullock's partner?
The good-looking young short-haired Hispanic man.
That is him, Benjamin Bratt. You did it. Awesome.
Yeah, you took me by the leash.
This Bryce Johnson is in a movie. I'm really excited about this one. It's called Allegoria, and it's written and directed by Spider One.
One?
No. His name written and directed by Spider One. The name is Spider One. Isn't that fascinating?
No.
He's also in a string of films that I think look kind of interesting. Man-Made, about a young boy who becomes a man-made. He's in a movie called Private Valentine, Blonde and Dangerous, starring Jessica Simpson and Steve Guttenberg.
Oh, did you know that he was the AAF Officer 2 in a mega picture?
I remember seeing him in that. I have that.
It's a movie about a bomb.
Yeah. This gentleman has been in some wild stuff. I'd say I'd like his career.
You're going to like it even more because there's one thing you haven't mentioned. I was waiting.
Well, he's in God Bless America.
Quietly.
He's in the movie I don't know.
No, it's very sound related. It's very us related. It's very what we do related, Ryan.
I don't know.
He has a podcast called, of all things, Bigfoot Collectors Club.
Oh, I didn't mention
there's the Bigfoot
because
again.
We're a podcast that's about movies,
and that's
a podcast.
Don't poo-poo my notes. What are you doing to me?
You know what? I should give you that because I talk about it another podcast a lot.
Thank you. Give it to me.
Not as a credit.
Give it to me. Come on.
I guess I do. I'm the worst.
So we're on episode 54. This magnificent beast has done 302 episodes, weekly podcast, Bigfoot Collectors Club.
I know. I want to give him a hand job too, like a real good
like one, like a Bigfoot statue
care.
in the movie.
Ooh, improvised.
She was.
I want to call out character actor Peter Jason. You probably noticed one person you recognize from a million things. Did you recognize him?
Was it the Ranger?
That one guy?
I'm like, I know the Ranger. Ranger Rick.
Holy cow. Did that take you out of it or did that keep you in it? Because there's a lot of people.
No, because the other interviews are the actual people.
Real, right.
Yeah, the actual. And boy, are we going to talk about Steve. Oh. Oh, man. I got some stuff on Steve.
So Peter Jason, at 48 Hours, Streets of Fire, They Live.
Wait.
We're
the Roddy Piper?
Yeah.
Is that the Alien movie? I fucking love that movie.
Do you?
You gave me that. You turned me on that and said you have to watch it.
You hadn't seen it before?
No, because he did he had what's his name as his partner, the that was in
David
Men
Keith.
at Work.
Correct.
Yeah,
Keith David.
and you're like, you have to watch
because
They Live.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's
and
right.
I like Roddy Piper.
And it's got like the longest on-screen fight, second to the Quiet Man.
Oh, is
it's
it?
wild. No, I don't know statistically if that's real, but
I should clock how long. The cat fight is in The Hunt. Because that's a really long one.
It's the Peter Jason is one of those character actors that just makes you happy. He's in Arachnophobia. He's the coach, the high school coach. All right, guys, drop your drawers or whatever.
Yeah.
Escape from L.A., Dante's Peak, Seabiscuit.
Seabiscuit?
I mean, yeah, this guy is awesome.
And who else was in Seabiscuit?
Tobey Maguire? I don't know if
Jeff Bridges?
Or was he? Jeff Bridges. Oh, shit.
Who was also in the greatest comic movie of all time.
That suit looks like shit.
I love that suit. Leave him alone.
God damn it, this is things.
Except he's genderless.
The film, written and directed, as we mentioned, by Bobcat Goldthwait. So, again, you knew him as Zed from Police Academy.
But not that much. I know him as that crazy-ass comedian from the 80s, which he won an ACE Award for 1988, An Evening with Bobcat.
Yeah.
So that's... I was just
we've
very
talked about
impressed with his resume.
World's
I had
Greatest
no idea.
Dad is so profound and well done. And I think, again, he's talked about it. He probably has to work against some stuff. It's probably not as easy for him. Even with audience members, people are like, oh, that's a dipshit from Police Academy, and they don't give him a shot.
And he plays that same comedian character in Police Academy.
Yeah.
That's his on-stage that he got famous for. So he took that, or they hired him for that in Police Academy, and then he got really big. Who directed Police Academy? The same director as, help me?
Rustler's Rhapsody. I know. Do you see how I've turned this all together?
Yes.
I've unknowingly woven a tapestry.
I took the words out of my
I did.
behind.
I
was going to say tapestry.
Ew.
You just got a little quicker on the draw.
So you saw God Bless America, and I remember you being less than pleased with it, less than super excited.
I don't remember.
That was it was a lesser Murray. Sorry, no disrespect. Same guy who was Bloodsucking Bastards and
the Caddyshack
Murray and the young girl. So he meets the girl and they go on a killing spree.
Oh yeah. It was disturbing.
You were just a little bit.
I saw the trailer again recently.
Yeah.
Now that you say that, I remember, but it's a very funny concept because in your mind you like want to do that to all these like, do you really need both those parking spaces? Yeah, and he boom right in the head.
Yeah, and it has that falling down vibe where it's like taking that.
But dragging along this little 13, 14-year-old girl, but
it's a little much.
Yeah, but that just. It's
and he's directed a lot of comedy specials. I want to call out Patton Oswalt, Eliza Schlesinger, Cameron Esposito, Kyle Kinane's recent one he's done. So I got to know him outside of his persona from stand-up comedy and then being a guest on other shows. So I got to hear him talk about, and he just seems to be a humble, really aware guy.
He's really intelligent. I mean, he's really film knowledgeable.
Yeah.
And when he starts talking, you're just like, that just shows how good of a character he made up. Because I can't separate that character. It's wild.
Yeah.
And then to know that he did all the growling sounds and stuff for the Bigfoot in this,
it is so. I should give you the DVD to watch with the commentary.
Oh, the commentary,
yeah. Those footprints that appear in the movie. It's literally So you saw
I saw an interview where he was demonstrating how he couldn't step far enough, and
Bryce
then he got stuck.
Makes a little home video, and they're like on the last day, which is like only of 7 days shooting. And it's him just like yoga pose downward, just making stuff in the mud.
Yeah.
And it's the kind of gritty filmmaking that we like. And again, it's as and economical, I feel, as possible. And he hustled it, like you said. I mean, and I wonder, that's an interesting point about how much money spent on those Film Fest. An hour and 20 minutes. We are giving some easy, breezy runtimes.
2 in a row. 2 in a row.
Yeah, that is true. I guess.
So Bobcat had this is another shot, people. He directed 38 films. He's acted in 117.
Yes.
He produced 13, and you did knows how many stand-ups has he done in his career?
Yeah.
10,000? I mean,
I don't know.
How do you do all that in a life? I mean, it's just insane.
Yeah. Well, he talks about he's really misanthropic. You know, he doesn't like being around people, and a lot of that stuff's hard for him. But you know, I remember a stand-up,
like all the interviews and stuff about himself.
Yeah, just all of it. And he seems like a good hang. He's somebody I would love to have.
Yeah, I could see he's well
to
hung.
just like, you know, oh God. You know,
William Dafoe or Liam Neeson.
No,
what are we talking here?
And you know, Bobcat does have, and this is not the time or place, but I know this odd connection to the band Pearl Jam. So if you're interested in music, like look that up. He toured with them for a while, and
what do you mean toured?
Like opened up for Pearl Jam
as a musician?
No, as a comedian. So
what?
Yeah, look
he would
that
come
up.
out and do his bit, and then Pearl Jam would come on,
like crazy stuff. Hung from the rafters naked one time. Like it seems like just any
Eddie Vedder used to climb all the way up.
Well, maybe he got it from Bobcat, but like it's wild, and it speaks to like
hung naked
things to do to stay paid and stay making art and to be connected to a band like on the rise.
In front of 20,000 people, he stripped down, climbed up to the top, and hung from the rafters.
That is apparently one of the stories, yes.
Fuck.
Real.
I couldn't do it.
Tagline. You're looking at the actual DVD cover, and this particular tagline is on the IMDb poster, but it's not on the DVD cover. The DVD cover says, written and directed by Bobcat Goldthwait, and then there's a quote, the monster movie of the summer. But
what do you think of that cover? There it is. Right? Email us at alittleindependentpodcast@gmail.com on our first effect.
Oh, boy.
Success or failure. The DVD cover. Blood red with a black
I think it's great.
footprint in it.
I think it's
and
super
then
clever.
The toes are what? I see a Bigfoot in the toe. One of the toes. What are those other toes?
Toes are the different campers, you know, so it's de-evolution or evolution. I think the cover is spectacular.
Do you like it? Okay. Yeah. I was curious. I'm kind of just neutral about it, but I was wondering what you thought.
So, existing soon. Tagline. Underwhelmed, maybe.
It doesn't do it for me.
Existing soon. I think it's kind of clever. Existing soon.
Like they're going to prove that he does exist. That I like.
Kind of.
That I like.
Yeah.
But just seeing Willow Creek existing soon without Bigfoot in the title, I don't know that you would get that.
Right. And we have another... I feel like in a movie like this, is the opening shot the most important thing in the world or the least important thing in the world? Because I'm going to try to pepper our conversation with stuff that I heard from the commentary, but not bog us down. But I will say that the impetus of this movie, Bobcat, or Bob, as they call him in the commentary, he wanted to make a Christopher Guest style movie, like a comedy, and like it's at a convention.
He wanted to experiment with Tarantino, how he would take a scene, do a single scene for a really long time, increasing the tension, like Reservoir Dogs with the Man on Fire scene. I guess it would be probably from that.
And this movie has
that's what he was doing with the tense scene.
It's got a contentious scene, scene. I'm embarrassed. I'm going to set myself on fire right now in front of you. Are you comfortable with this?
You are.
Are you comfortable with my death right now?
Yeah. If you do it monk style, where you're in deep meditation and you don't feel anything.
Terrible.
and it's protesting something important.
I like the opening shot. I think this opening shot, as it ties to the end.
I couldn't make up my mind.
Okay.
Because it is the ending, and it's really short. So I just wrote like crickets and grass.
Right.
Because all you just see the grass and you hear the crickets, and then it just cuts to Willow Creek.
Knowing
Knowing
it was a found footage movie, were you, as the audience member, wondering how the footage was found?
I don't think I knew it was a found footage going in.
Oh.
I don't recall that.
Oh.
I don't think I knew. I think I just...
Well, this is kind of a big thing.
And then I'm like, oh, it's a first-person thing. Okay.
Okay.
It's a Blair Witchy...
Man, that's a great disposition to have.
Thank
you know what I mean? Because a lot of people like shit on it right away.
Yeah.
And Blair Witch shit, Blair Witch Squatch or whatever. But
well, and it's
Blair Squatch Project.
I mean, that's a fair assessment because it was very similar to Blair Witch.
They actually took a scene out of this movie because it drew too many comparisons to Blair Witch. I'll tell you when.
Well, the tent scene alone with the tapping on the tent and the screaming.
And it's not that. And all I could think of is they should have kept the scene in. When we get there, anyway. I'll try to remember to point it out. Because I was just thinking about this today, and it's not part of the deleted scenes, but small movie, they were conserving film,
Yeah. Conserving film? They shot it on film?
You know what I mean. Conserving time, conserving what
They only had 7 days to get everything in the can, so to speak.
Well, what this movie is our lead character, Jim, is on the trip of his childhood lifetime. He is a believer in Bigfoot, has since 8. And he is bringing his girlfriend, Kelly, who's an aspiring actress. She has this great
commercial.
Yeah.
It's coming up. We're almost.
Oh, it's okay, buddy. Yeah, there he is. But so he's making a documentary. And what I love is that, did you love that he's holding a big old mic? He's holding a big mic.
Well, I want those headphones that he has in the beginning that squeal in his ear.
Why did you clock the headphones?
Because they're just the most ridiculous looking things.
Oh, okay.
Do you not remember them?
He says in the commentary, because the headphone, it's a gag. Would you say there are laughs in the movie?
Laughs.
Yeah.
Did you laugh there's a couple of moments. Okay. Like when she's stroking off Bigfoot and the lady and the old lady comes out and says, "Can I help you?"
Right.
That was funny.
And he said, and to your point about film festivals, I think we're going to get a little deeper about film festivals in this episode, because he says in the commentary at a bunch of film festivals, because of the way that opening shot is with Jim having problem with the audio, they thought the movie was having problems with the audio, so it got restarted a bunch.
No way. In the theater at the festival, the guy who was showing the
and I not to brag, but having been in a couple of screeners or what have you, I was in one that did have a technical issue, and it kind of kills the momentum.
Yeah.
So I can see.
And they're always super hyper vigilant about that. Something going wrong, and they're ready to jump
so
in.
It's not the
gear.
theater's fault, but maybe by the fourth one, there's a little.
But when
when
it
press
squeals
release,
in his ear
listening.
and he throws the headphones down and says, "Fuck," they got to know it's not the film.
But they must have been Johnny on the spot, and maybe for him editing wise,
panicking before that,
cut it a little shorter, because there are some long takes in the movie, and we've talked about this before. I like long takes. I don't mind them. Sometimes I need to be in the mood for them, but. Right. This movie's long take has me every time, and people hate it. They fucking hate it.
If you watch this movie at night, in the dark, in the right mood, the tent scene is scary as fuck.
Yeah.
You can't be half doing something else and in the middle of the day.
Touché.
You have to be in that movie, in the zone, alone with them in the tent.
Yeah.
And then it's fucking scary.
And I mean, I guess in this regard, we sound like movie douches. But yes, Watch this movie fucking properly, ass face, and don't
is that
complain.
what you meant?
Like,
I thought you
get in the mood, get in the moment. I agree with you 100% because.
Well, remember the movie douches because we're going to segue right into her commentary.
That's really a good point because this movie does draw me in, and you do need a certain surround. You need a little bit of focus, or you could say it's up to the movie to capture your focus.
Not
Some
this
people were
not
bored,
this low a budget.
were annoyed by the couple. Some people were just not in. They weren't in on the couple. They didn't like the banter. They thought they were annoying.
Well, in the immortal words of Patrick Swayze, opinions vary.
They do, yeah. Yes, they do. Well, okay, so I think you want to say something about vaginas. I know you can't wait. I think that's what's happening here. So so I'm the douche.
You
have a couple.
It's not us. Are you pointing the finger at me?
And they have to establish a little of their relationship through, them driving up to this area, which is Willow Creek, but we find out it's a different kind of creek.
Willow Creek's the town.
Right.
Bluff Creek is the place of the filming of the Patterson Gimlin film of Bigfoot.
Yeah, so
29 miles north.
He is essentially retracing the steps of the tour or the way that these two individuals.
And right now they're just driving from home to heading towards the town of Willow Creek.
What you're getting is that she is an actress. She lives in L.A.
She's testing the microphone for him. And he's telling her to read and drive. And she's not happy with it because it's not safe.
She says that a lot. This isn't safe.
Right. And she meant that.
Should we say, just like like another episode, this is a ton of foreshadowing? There's so much foreshadowing in this movie.
Which is what makes it work.
There's so many signs, literally people saying, turn around.
Yeah, and she literally says it.
You know
like a little bit later on, she says,
yeah,
I want after the, I think it was after the Angry Man, she's like, I want to go home.
Yeah.
And then,
powerful line.
She like literally says it. But yeah, so she's just testing the microphone and reading along. And then all of a sudden she just breaks into this commentary. And you're like, what the hell? And at the end of this commentary is cleansing washing cloth. Hail to the V. And then
why did you write that down,
he proceeds to tell her
Hail to the V?
that she has a dirty V.
Oh, okay.
And she starts getting a little upset, don't you think? Like, what do you mean? And then he says, no, babe, it's porcelain. Oh, no, she fires back and says, you have a dirty penis. Let's talk about how dirty your penis is. And then she comes out with the word cock right after that. She delivered that line very well.
Yes,
I don't know.
I didn't know to discuss that in such graphic detail.
American Wheat Ale, and I don't even know who's on first right now. So,
but thank you for bringing that detail to the table. I know you're going to want Hail to the V LE T-shirts.
I have to tell you, I am a huge U of M fan, and my son graduated from U of M, and their theme song is Hail to the Victors.
Oh.
So when she said Hail to the V, I started playing the Victor's theme song, and I'm like, wait, I think she means something else. So I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Is Miss Kelly, is the V dirty or is it porcelain? What is your opinion, Ryan? Since I had to say cock.
You didn't have to.
You
didn't have to say any of it, really.
You set me up to read that whole thing. You could have read it.
I think they're all porcelain, including hers. He's making.
Is there a whip sound on those effects?
Do you think it being his birthday has anything to do with this?
What?
Well, he's making this film for his birthday. It's a trip for his birthday.
It was?
Yeah.
Fuck.
And
did I miss it?
Well, it's okay. I got you. I am your Huckleberry, as is said in another movie. But so she's doing him. She's being dragged. But again, I think their banter is light. She's on board.
Okay, I wrote asshole so many times in my notes.
Who's the asshole?
Bryce.
He's an asshole?
Jim plays a first-rate asshole.
Oh, I think he's kind of charming.
No, he is such a dick to her the whole time.
This is fascinating.
Never ending. And I kept writing dick, asshole, and then when he says the line a little bit, why are you here? And I'm like, yeah, why the fuck are you here? All he's doing is insulting you. Fuck him.
Okay. Wow. Everybody, keep listening. I know we're already 3.5 hours in.
We are not.
We are listening. This is fascinating.
We're not even an hour.
I honestly,
I like 40 minutes.
I like their chemistry, and
but you don't think he was a dick to her?
No,
He was an asshole boyfriend?
No, I think they're having some fun. She is definitely taking one for the team because this is not her thing.
Well, yeah, she'd rather be at a spa than fucking dragging through the woods.
Well, I don't know necessarily that. She might rather be grinding it out. She seems like she'd rather be working in L.A. and grinding it out. You know,
well, that was a big asshole moment.
She's missing a lot of auditions.
She says, I need to go to L.A. That's where everything's happening. And he's like, fuck that.
Yeah, well, because he's clearly a kind of more of a rural boy, not a city boy.
So why is she there?
Where do you think he lives? Northern California? Did they ever
Asshole mio.
I am fascinated.
That's where he lives.
So their big divide is that, and that's the tension. It's wow. I don't think. Okay,
I think I've become you.
Please holler. I may be, but
ladies,
it's talked about in the commentary. Ladies, it's talked about in the commentary that a lot of the feedback to Bobcat was that they seemed like a real couple, like very natural. Like, they had, some tension.
If your boyfriend's an asshole.
Okay. Wow. All right. Well, and even
and that's a
Bryce,
credit to Bryce's acting.
Get at us,
right?
Because I think you're a sweet man. You show us your bum, sweet butt, man. You're doing it.
Well, when you're fit, you're all about it.
He's their first stop. I like my little first laugh out loud moment was when she's like action, what have you, and
oh god, he was such an asshole on that. Really, are you going to say that?
She's been behind the camera before.
Yeah,
like,
and then
she knows a little something.
Yeah,
what does
and
he
then
do?
when she took over on the third take and directed him,
she's just trying to help.
It was the best take.
Just trying to help.
But he's like, you're here 5 minutes and already you're Francis Ford Coppola. No, who does he reference? What director?
Oh yeah, I didn't
not
catch
Coppola, but Scorsese.
Damn, yeah, maybe it's something like that.
One of them, and he's just being an asshole, and he can't even deliver the most basic line. And then when she directs him,
it was the best take. Why is he an asshole for being shitty at delivering lines? Prepare for this.
No, he's blaming her for his incompetency.
That doesn't track at all.
It's like a little kid running and punching the kid next to him because they tripped.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Okay, I see what you mean.
Asshole.
Yeah. Okay. That's one in the asshole column.
And credit to Bryce. You're a wonderful actor because I really thought you were an asshole.
Did you like the burger and ammunition place, which is a real place? Would you? Do you stop at the touristy stuff when you were raising kids? Did you?
Yeah.
You did.
100%. I would go in there.
Did that burger look tasty to you?
Fuck, I would have ate the shit out of that.
Apparently it's real.
And I would have ordered the hot dog too, because that was one of her first.
Oh yeah,
so instead of spiritual moments in this film, we have Kelly's sexual moments.
No,
and
something
that was
has
one
been
of the
brought
first
out of
ones.
you. I think
it's called American Wheat Ale.
It's rising.
It's
you're blaming the alcohol?
Are you happy to see me?
Oh boy, Randy. They set the camera down. They order these Bigfoot burgers, which look huge.
Yeah.
She said on the commentary they were shitty. And
they tasted shitty?
Bobcat was like, no, they were great. And we loved, and then he does like an official plug. So I think maybe they let him use the spot for free.
Yeah.
But it's pretty funny.
But then she makes a reference to...
Depends on who you ask.
To the anatomically correct with Bigfoot's feet.
Yeah.
And she's like, I want to eat the hot dog or whatever.
Yeah. They go to a missing persons poster.
I have to ask you, would the hot dog, since the burger bun was feet,
again,
would the hot dog have been
long? Do not have
shaped?
to.
Would it have looked like that?
Would
Only if it was rated.
Know what Bigfoot's dick looked like. I don't know what it might look like. I would eat it slowly. I don't know.
Silverback gorilla comparison comes to mind.
I've got a doozy on the lady on that missing poster.
Ooh.
Did you clock like the so?
Well, I saw her naked.
They've teed up so you know that's the same woman, huh?
Yeah.
You're good. You're good.
Yeah. I did know that. I'm sorry. Did I?
They've teed up this whole it's there's some missing people, but it's not that big a deal. You know, when they get to the first interview and they're playing around with Bigfoot statue and they get to the for scale, and I keep thinking about Roy Scheider and Jaws. Foreground my ass.
And then Dreyfus going, well, that fin is actually correct size.
I think he's all right. He's not a dick to her. She's kind of a little bitchy about the I don't want to stand in front of it.
Nonstop.
Interesting.
So which one are we doing? Are we doing is it the one with the bangs or the one in front of the tourist where she starts jerking him off, jerking the statue off?
I don't know.
A visible dick.
You either. I think.
Which one were you?
There is a statue where they're in front of it, and he mentioned something about the original carver.
Yeah, and
wanted to redo it
because of the bangs, or no, the pointy head.
Because of the feedback afterwards.
It's supposed to have a flat head and a pointy head.
Would that have been predating this Patterson Gimlin? I'm going to say that wrong the whole time. Patterson Gimlin.
1967 was that film.
So the carving that he's mentioning, the original carver's dissatisfied with.
None of those were pre-67.
Okay, so they're all afterwards.
Yeah, and it was all part of the tour. That town didn't come Bigfoot town, I'm sure, immediately. It took a little time to build the hype and the film to get out and all that. And then all like, oh, everybody's coming here asking about this Bigfoot.
Statues
Let's make a
aside,
restaurant.
one of my favorite scenes is when they're talking about the mural.
Yeah.
The Bigfoot mural and Bigfoot looking clinically depressed.
And she says, oh, Bigfoot's sad.
Bigfoot's sad.
Yeah. And she says, what is this, a Van Gogh?
It was funny, I thought, right?
Yeah. There's cute, funny moments for sure.
Like, why would they put him to work? Like, he looks like he's a manual laborer.
Yeah.
And again, in the commentary, Bobcat said in the film festivals, if that scene worked, he relaxed immeasurably.
If it worked as far as they laughed,
if people, I don't think he specified it. And I think probably. But he relaxed about the rest of the screening. If that scene didn't work, and maybe no laughter,
I would have
went with pretty tense until I don't know when, but he did say that specifically, and he said he loves that scene a ton, and they all agreed. It's like,
but how about
it's a banger?
The visitor bureau where we keep alluding to her, or I keep alluding to her,
the interview,
cranking on, and the little old lady.
All right.
Walks up to them and says, "Can I help you?" While she's imagining jacking off the statue. That was hilarious. And then he starts interviewing her, and she literally knows nothing. She doesn't believe in she runs a visitor center for Bigfoot.
Yeah.
She doesn't believe in him.
Couldn't give a shit.
She doesn't know anything about him, and she's never seen one. Like, every question he asks her, she's like, nope.
Real lady.
That was actually her.
Real lady. And they said her frustration was real. She was done with them. And this is my clip, is the interview with this lady who runs the visitor center and Jim's interaction with her. And I think it's really funny.
Hi. I'm here with Nita Rowley, who's worked at the Willow Creek Visitor Center for the last 20 years. How are you, Nita?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Well, good. I have a question for you. Do you know of anyone, or do you know personally the exact site of the Patterson Gimlin?
No, I do not.
And has there been any recent sightings of Bigfoot or Sasquatch in the area?
No, not to my knowledge.
Are you a believer?
Not at all.
Not just no.
Yeah. And it goes on a little bit further, but like
So there you go. You got to actually hear. I'm sorry I gave your clip away.
That one, well, I mean,
I didn't know you were going to play
Did
that.
you guess that was my clip?
No, I wouldn't have said it. I wouldn't have said it all right before it.
I mean, there's a lot of things. And I try to watch the movies and not be motivated by the clip. I just try to get inspired by something that's of interest or whatever. There's a bunch, but I just laughed at that.
You can have more than one.
A ton. And no, the podcast is 17 hours. We can't add more bits.
Nobody cares.
We can't have
Nobody
more bits.
cares about if we play an extra 30-second clip. They would probably enjoy it.
This Patterson Gimlin
especially if you did an impression with it.
Is real.
We miss your impressions, Ryan.
Have you watched it? The Patterson Gimlin footage? I watched it.
I've many times. And
wild.
I've watched them break it down
like
frame by
shit.
frame.
It looks like total bullshit.
And then the first time you realize, like, oh, she has breastages.
It looks like, I mean,
I had no
the
idea.
walk is like just a dude walking to take a dump. You know,
it looks
so shitty and bad.
It's a guy in a bad 76 Kong outfit.
It's wow. Now you talked about Steve Struffer. Was this your favorite interview?
We arrive at the Bigfoot bookstore.
This guy.
I mean,
awesome.
if I lived in Willow Creek, I would be Steve. I would own a bookstore.
Would you?
Because that's fucking cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have some shit to say about that.
He again, real person. In the scene with Steve, you can look at. There's one major time that he looks right at Bobcat's eyes, like right off. So, and again, Bobcat keeps saying, I want to respect these people because and again, I think a lot of it, that's his reputation coming off because it's the police academy guy and he has to justify himself. Like, please watch World's Greatest Dad. I'm not here to make fun of you. I wonder, if he just had a tough time getting anybody on board because
he got 3 or 4 of them. So
yeah.
What did you think of Steve's personality and his looks?
I loved him. He had like just wild, like darting eyes back and forth and some lizard tongue going back and forth. He looked dangerous.
He immediately hit me
fun. I want to party with that guy.
I had to look it up, and you would because of the music.
What did you have to look up?
The term, and I thought I had it right, but I wanted to make sure, and I was.
Oh.
The term for a vampire that can walk in the daylight is called a daywalker.
Daywalker?
Yeah. Steve is a fucking daywalker.
That's the vibe he gave off to you?
Yes. He had pointy ears.
Oh, God.
He had the jet black.
He had an
goth hair.
otherworldly look about him.
He did. He looked like he could just turn into a bat and attack your neck.
Otherworldly is what I would say.
His eyes.
Attack the neck. Protect your neck.
Yeah, you got to wear a chastity belt around your jugular.
Turtleneck.
Wait, what?
Chastity belt around.
What did I just say?
Something for your junk around your neck. Something for your female junk around your neck. What the fuck? A chastity belt around your neck? Around your neck?
I'm drinking
Here's
too fast.
the thing about that. I was just going to say it's just turtleneck territory, but you're going to get an old, just like, like potentially rustable.
Heavy metal.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
You've got daughters to protect. I see what you're saying. You got no hickeys.
You got to
protect the neck.
No hickeys.
Yeah.
So there's more. Behind Steve, prominently displayed, and I learned this technique from you.
Okay.
And I literally, I've stopped it. I had to stop it a second time
what
today.
Do you think?
I froze I paused the film.
Organized.
There is a book. Prominently displayed on a stand right behind Steve. And I saw the cover and I'm like, that looks kind of spiritual. What the fuck is that? Why does a daywalker have that book behind him? And then, this is hilarious.
Okay.
I'm going to go through it. I'm going to go through what I first thought it was.
Uniquely tied to something else in the show.
Yeah, this is my Starbucks in the Game of Thrones moment.
Okay.
So,
come on.
I pause it.
Push it out.
And it says the jewel in the lotus. So I go to Amazon
Oh God.
And this is like a Buddhist Hindu thing, right? Which, I mean, I knew it was alluding to that, but I wasn't expecting what I found on Amazon at first. The first book that comes up on Amazon for $17.09 has a review of, and I'm quoting this is the review for it. Hands down, the best explanation for tantric sex. And on the book itself, it has the tantric path to higher consciousness.
Wow.
So,
far out.
How many sexual cults have been formed around this principle? How many guys?
I don't know. How many are you in?
I run 3 of them.
You're the man. I knew it.
Higher consciousness is what I'm all about.
I know.
And if it takes sex to get there,
do you have?
I am really degrading.
Just like tuning bowl. Do you put your nuts on the bowls and just like circular, like wow?
Okay.
Can you tune bowls with your testes?
This is wrong. I can hit them with them.
Tune bowl testes.
Who needs a mallet?
So I wonder, because this is a real shop. So do you think these were things that were?
Yeah,
I think
he had
in his
that book for
bookstore
sale
that he put. Oh,
that was for sale behind him in his bookstore. And then I realized when there was another time I was watching it again, and I'm back on Amazon again. Oh, here's what it was. I'm like, all right, for the show, I'm going to buy this fucking book just to say I bought it. And when I went back to buy it, I started scrolling down farther, and there was like at least 6 and probably more different books with the same title. And then like one of the next ones down was Chants and Incantations, a meditation book. And I'm like, all right, which one is it? Is it chanting for meditation, or is it tantric sex, Sting, Mr. Sting? And he's got a badass bass too, the original.
Oh sure.
Yeah.
Oh sure.
Yeah. He's a wicked bass player. Did you know that?
I know Roxanne is a shitty song. I could say that publicly.
Sting.
It's awful. Terrible. Terrible.
Hey, everybody has to do something for money. Okay, so here's what the book actually is. What do you think it is? The Chants and Incantations meditation book, or the Tantric Path to Higher Consciousness?
I don't know. I cannot be more excited.
What would you say? What book would Steve have prominently displayed behind him?
I'm guessing the sex.
No.
Okay.
It is from the 1983, edited by R. Iyer version of, what's the title again?
You got all day.
The Jewel in the Lotus. So it is a chanting, incantations, meditation book. And the only one that was for sale on Amazon, they're all used now because it's out of print, was $58, and there was only one.
This is hot business.
So I'm so glad I went back the second time, because I would have been like making this whole big thing about the tantric sex and the cult and all that. Yeah. And then
wow. Wow.
I'm into meditation. I have to find out.
That is true.
I have to find out all these tools in your toolbox, people. Tools in your toolbox.
Steve is one of the first people who says, don't do this. Bushwhackers are mentioned. Lots of different things that are out in the wilderness.
Bushwhackers.
They're getting warned up and down.
Oh, the Scooby-Doo deal. Yeah.
And did you know, I learned a new word, impecunious. Who says it? Steve says impecunious. And it means having little or no money. I think there's some value to that.
I have to, and Steve, I apologize to you. Yeah, take another shot. That was all in fun, and I'm glad it was the chanting incantations, but it would have been hilarious if it was a tantric sex. But I found out today in researching this that the bookstore, because I was looking up the location of the bookstore, I was going to give old Steve a call. Last year, the bookstore burned down, and there's a GoFundMe page put up by another guy for Steve with a $10,000 goal, and it has surpassed that goal. I think it was at 11,000 something in that first month, but he lost everything but his life. And a state trooper or a local sheriff was driving by, saw smoke coming out of the bookstore, went in there and pulled Steve out and saved his life. I'm sorry you find life-saving measures crickets. But I think it's important for people to know. And you can, if that GoFundMe page is still up, hey, go throw Steve some love. He lost everything. So we can get Bigfoot back in the bookstore.
One of my laugh out loud moments was, does he live in Mordor?
Yeah. But the poor guy just lost everything. And I am empathizing so much because I had a house fire and I lost a lot of shit.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry. Buddy.
So it's near and dear to my heart.
Yes.
So, Steve, all the best.
All the best, Steve.
Get that bookstore back open,
maybe
buddy.
the Bob Dylan of Bigfoot can throw Steve, some royalty money. Don't you think? Bob Dylan of Bigfoot, who...
Okay, and this is another douchey scene by Bryce, by Jim.
Why?
It's fucking terrible. From a guy who's played countless bar gigs. Okay. Well, hundreds and hundreds of bar gigs.
Oh, boy.
You always get this douchey guy that has to stand up there right by you, nodding his head up and down, pointing at you, turn around and sing two of the words, trying to impress whoever in the audience. It's so fucking annoying. It's only second to the ones that walk up on stage while you're on break and start fucking with your equipment.
I'm torn whether I want to tell you this or not.
Why am I so angry tonight?
I'm torn whether I want to tell you this or not. The actor, Bryce, the guy you hate, in that scene.
I don't hate Bryce. I hate Jim.
Okay, so Jim wanted to step away from the Bob Dylan of Bigfoot.
Yeah, because it's fucking douchey.
Yeah, and Bobcat said, no, stand there. It's funnier.
It's awful.
Yeah.
Well,
so
I'm speaking from personal experience.
Yep.
I've had people do it to me. I've had people. Yeah. Usually it's the singer.
Blame Bobcat. He's the one who did it.
Well, it probably is funnier.
Yeah.
But if you're a musician and you play bar gigs, you're all with me. You all know what
Our
it is.
Character actor is another interviewee. I think, he plays a ranger. And I have to ask you something. He tells a pretty compelling story about a dog. And, it's I think it's an interesting story. It's told by an expert actor.
What's the dog's name?
And he mentioned, damn.
I know. I don't remember. I was hoping you did.
Oh, that's a great one. Yeah. Because he says it.
He says it
Queenie,
twice.
Kira, Queenie, something like
Chloe.
that.
Fuck.
But he talks about...
Can you look it up on that wild laptop of yours?
He's another... warning. Bad use of time. He's another warning, and then he's like, who's out there? Pot farmers, hill people, woods people.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that?
I think the pot farmers would kill you for sure.
Because
you don't report their crop. This is illegal. They're in national forest.
Exactly. That's dangerous stuff.
It's illegal, and it's probably cartel related.
So, and I think it's kind of funny that I've brought us into the woods first in this season.
No, you haven't. I was in the woods of Norway just last episode.
Is that the woods as much?
Deep in the medieval woods of Norway. Are you kidding me? The whole movie was in the woods.
Yeah.
The big old grin of yours. I'm very combative tonight. I'm sorry. I don't know what's... I hope you're enjoying it, folks.
Today.
Today? What do you mean? Wait, play that record skip.
When they go to the car and it says leaf.
That was funny. They want us to leave.
What did you make of that?
They were supposed to spell leave, but they were way too
So do you think that
backwoodsy.
Was part of the warning?
Yeah. And they were way too backwoodsy to spell leave.
Okay, so should we get into it? Did Bigfoot terrorize them, or was it hill people?
Oh, the ending?
Yeah.
The whole tent scene?
Who put leaf on there? Was it somebody in that town, or was it the people, the family? Because I think it's a coordinated crew of people out there.
What scene was that written on the car? Wasn't that in the town still? Weren't they still in Willow Creek?
Because they only leave it, spoiler, once.
Yeah, they weren't in the woods. They weren't out in the woods yet, so it was definitely townspeople.
Okay, so
Bigfoot didn't walk into Willow Creek.
Another warning. There are so many warnings. Do not do this.
Yeah, Scooby-Doo.
Yes.
You meddling kids?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Except it doesn't end like a Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, absolutely.
Spoiler.
Not
that we haven't spoiled anything yet.
This is a big area that they're going to. 2 million acres is what they say.
Give or take.
Which
an acre and a half.
I think it matters, especially if you're going the wrong way.
Because that could be where their nest is.
I like how they came up with Frushi I think Frushi as a concept should be
that was to cover up his assholedom of not going to LA.
To LA, yeah. I didn't take it as. I mean, yeah, it comes across.
He's gonna propose to her, right? Yeah. He knows on the trip.
This is why you're upset.
So they're going on a trip where he knows he's gonna propose to her.
Yeah,
and her ultimate goal in life is to go to LA.
Right.
And the immediate words out of his mouth is "fuck that."
Yeah.
All arrogantly. Yeah. I mean, I get if you don't want to go to LA, that's fine. But if you're about to propose to the woman, does it make any sense to?
I like how she proposes because he believes. And Bryce the actor, I don't know if you said this, Bryce and Bob believe. They both believe 100%.
I've seen that in all the interviews and all the shows that Bryce does. He's on.
So that's why maybe I don't see him as a douche because his sincerity.
He's got an episode coming out in a half hour where he's in the woods looking for Bigfoot for real.
Yeah. Well, he's
you don't want to. Should I not plug him anymore? Is it too much? Let's plug. Not Kelly. What's her name?
The most aggressive warning comes from the guy on the trail. Who is this guy? He's literally standing there in their path and gets in their face.
Yeah, and hits him in the shoulder when he's walking. Yeah, that would have been enough to turn around.
Yeah. Here's one of my favorite quotes of the movie.
He should have been carrying a gun on his hip. That would have made it even more so.
You should go have a slice of pie at the Fuck Off Cafe.
Yeah, and then he punches him in the shoulder.
I just watched you mouth it as I was saying it. Are we synergizing? Did you know I was going to say that line?
I didn't know I mouthed it.
You did. Oh, sorry. This guy...
My lips are numb.
And there is a deleted scene that shows you how Jim knows another way in. So they interview somebody.
They should have left that in. Because I was like, how the fuck?
They can't because Kelly is filming it. So she would already know the way in. I was thinking about that. They couldn't leave it in.
What?
Because Kelly is filming it. So she would have to
because he tells her to put the camera down.
Yeah.
And she's like, sorry.
When Jim's like, sorry, babe, I know another way. When they get balls deep into the Trinity, whatever.
Trinity National Forest.
It plays as though she doesn't know. They know.
Well,
so
he
that's
says
why
to her,
good
thing I know another way.
Yeah. Which seems, but without that scene, it does seem a little like, how do you know? But again, there's a scene filmed with another person. I forget the name of the person. Oh, no. It's with Cliff Barackman. And he is an expert that tells the way to get in. So, and this guy's the real deal, actually. He's a Bigfoot field researcher and public speaker, cliffbarackman.com. This guy is wild. But he, again, Bigfoot field researcher.
There is so much. I mean, it's a very deep rabbit hole. So the bar, ukulele, the ukulele guy in the bar, the night.
The ukulele
no, we're there. We're exactly there. So I want to compare our two movies in the last two episodes. Both of them are 4 days long. Although you can technically say this is that they don't make it to day 4.
Yeah.
Because it's still dark when the end happens, but it's on the morning of. I would say it's at the dawn.
Yeah.
The dawn of day 4. So 2 movies in a row in the woods. 4 days long.
I was getting us into the woods. Sorry. So hence the...
And then, but they don't show them. So it's interesting that they don't show them in the motel at all. They just skip over that part. A la like Open Water where they have the whole...
No time. Why waste budget on a motel?
Well, they use the car. Yeah, they use the car for the bonding part between the couples and establishing them where Open Water used the hotel room. And so... I get, it was cool, but they show them in the bar the night before and then immediately cut to them at the gas station next morning.
Right.
So this is the beginning of day 2, and day 2 is just so wonderful because everything happens.
How prepared do they look to you? Just from a...
She's just going along to be a good
Well, no, I mean like
girlfriend.
looking at their gear. I noticed his old-timey round canteen. Everybody says, be prepared, be prepared. How prepared do they look?
Yeah. Oh,
I mean, they're pretty
remember,
prepared.
and the lady at the woman at the tourist center says bears and panthers, and he says black bears will
get the route through your campground,
and the mountain lions will attack you.
Yeah.
And then good old Steve says you can fall.
Yeah.
You know, have first aid kits. You got to know what you're doing out there.
And it's rough terrain. It's you know what I mean? And intentionally, I think they pass the camera a little bit back and forth to show how hard it is for her to walk. There's a scene where she's like really struggling.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It kind of puts you there. And knowing that they were camping, making this movie, like camping together.
And I love that they're actually there in the place.
The lead actors had, you know, that 11-hour drive from wherever to whenever to get acquainted and get each other, you know, set and like figure each other out.
What do you mean?
Well, when the actors who play Jim and Kelly, they had never met each other. And had like an 11-hour drive from wherever to
Willow Creek,
and they got to know each other.
So they rode together,
and only had an outline. There were some that were scripted.
There was a 12-page treatment,
but like the proposal, completely ad-lib.
Yeah, a lot of it is most of the movie's ad-lib, but
your favorite
with the
thing,
director right there,
the Hail the V or whatever, that was written, completely written.
Thank you for telling me
Hail to
that.
the V was completely written.
Oh,
Bobcat.
She didn't just come up with that.
Bobcat took care to jump, depending on who you ask, naked into that water that Bryce jumps into. He did it twice. Bobcat was really like into the wilderness and the respect for the forest and wanted to, one, if his actor was going to do it, because the nudity was up to the actor. And
because she didn't. He told her to jump in and she didn't. So she chose not to.
And it's the commentary, it's kind of a funny story how he's kind of talked into taking
Did she talk about why she didn't?
No.
And did he talk about why he did?
I don't think, no, it was never.
Because my bum looks excellent from behind.
No. And again, the actor did not want to do it naked. But it was kind of fun how he.
Bryce didn't?
No. But
well, you know how cold that shit is,
and
a mountain stream?
They said about 49 degrees or 50 degrees. Yeah. And Bobcat said when he did it twice, he said it was cold, but it was invigorating. And in the actor, Bryce was like, yeah, it was freezing.
Yeah,
but it really helped you get into a headspace.
Yeah. That you're in the wilderness.
And, you know, when they get back to camp, and that's where the freaky shit is happening.
This is where it begins.
Like there's a sock hung up, there are campsites messed up.
This is where you pack up and go home.
Well, okay, I was going to ask you, how far into this thing do you go?
All right, so you decide to stay past the angry man who looks like he would clearly shoot you in the night. That was really ballsy to do that. But then when you come back and your tent is completely trashed, and you weren't gone that long,
because they can only think it's the antagonist who's fucking with them,
that guy that was in the road,
or people.
Yeah, and
already they're like, okay, enough people don't want us here.
You got to go. You got to go after the tent being destroyed.
Interesting.
100%. You wouldn't.
Are you? Oh yeah, 1,000%.
You'd have left after the angry guy, right?
But are you not upset as a viewer that they stay? Are you like, you dumb fucks, get what you deserve?
Oh.
Do you feel for them?
Well, I get his.
Well, you want him dead. You clearly want him dead. You want to take his skin.
I get his. No,
you want to cover yourself in his skin and camp with her.
No, this is empathetic.
Camp in her.
I'll camp in her. Would you camp in her?
Oh boy,
I would camp in her.
Wait.
I had to give him a little Buffalo Bill. I'm putting on the lipstick right now.
Didn't have to.
Lip liner.
You're starting to laugh like what is happening?
Kelly, I'm sorry. So what was I starting to say? I have no idea now.
Well, you know, in your defense, I derailed you a little bit about wearing his skin, but we would leave. But no, do you feel as a viewer, are you pissed? Like, are you dummies? It's reasonable that they stay.
It builds attention. It builds attention. Oh, here was the empathetic part.
Like by nightfall, what?
The empathetic part was that it's his childhood dream, and they established that in the beginning. And she's there to support his childhood dream. And she says, "Let's go. I want to." No, she says, "I want to go home."
Yeah.
And and yet he's like full on. No, I'm doing this. I'm going to make it to the spot.
So here's an interesting question for you.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if you can put yourself in that headspace. All that stuff has happened. I think we're at nightfall, and he decides to propose. When he's starting to do it, your first watch, what are your thoughts on her answer? Any remote chance she's saying yes? Or is it clearly no? And how is she going to do this?
my immediate
His
thoughts
own
was
crickets
what,
are going to be like, ring, ring, ring.
My immediate thoughts was what I wanted her to say.
Oh,
and,
okay.
And which she did, but she did it. Let him down gently.
Because you hate him at this time. You want her to.
Well, he's in real
go
asshole.
fuck yourself
You should not
with
be with
the
him.
spiked dildo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Sharpie spikes. Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
So how do you feel she did at letting him down?
She was very kind.
Yeah.
And she even came up with a solution. Let's move in together, and then cap the deal with, okay, let's have sex anyway, because she said earlier it wasn't happening tonight.
Yeah, right.
So that's how she toned him from going all AWOL.
Have you ever had tent sex?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's very itchy and ant rich and mosquito rich. And
I have to think, camping is just a weird place to do it. Maybe you do it just to say you've done it. But I think it's interesting.
The woods make you horny, baby.
Right. And she does say earlier in the movie when he's saying some professional stuff like, oh, you're making me horny, and that's why she jerks off the statue. But she, after what I think are a lot of nerves, they must have some uneasy intercourse. And I love that. Did you watch it with subtitles?
I don't think so.
Here's where I'm going to make a recommendation. Do not have the subtitles on. The first few times I watched it, no subtitles. This time I did.
Because it takes away from you focusing on the characters' faces.
And this is where I'm going to get with sound, because the first sound that wakes him up is really hard to hear. And I think you maybe see it before you hear it on the subtitle, because it only wakes him up.
Oh, I did have subtitles on one of the viewings because that happened. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, distant walking.
So
okay, they're coming.
It's a little, that does take you out, because at a few points, it does say animal growling. And again,
how are those made? How do they?
Well, and you talked a little bit about delineating who's who, because there are, like, we can categorize, there's a hoot,
a whoop,
there's a whoop,
and a howl.
And then
the real long one I call a howl. What do you call it?
A howl.
Howling at the moon.
Then there's a banging of sticks of a stick or something.
Usually, at least from those shows that I've seen that Bryce was on that first season, it's them. It's called knocking, and it's them hitting a stick against a tree. And that's how they communicate. He says sticks together. But
it was a baseball bat, just an old baseball bat against
a tree. Yeah, baseball bat's a stick, right?
And it's really
the stick.
It's fascinating to me, because
speaking of stick, we got it. When we get to the end, we must talk about the stick.
Oh well, yeah,
the worst choice ever.
Oh, you're gonna get detailed men military on us. This is why the people are here.
It was
get your nipples hard, everybody.
It was so bad.
They are being, slowly terrorized, but by what do you think they think it is? And this is the 19-minute long scene. This is the beginning.
It's actually longer than 19.
Of a very long scene of just them in the tent.
So Bobcat said it was 19, and it actually goes well into 20.
Yeah.
And so they're inside the tent at 44 minutes in, and 106 is where the tent ends. So that's 16 and 6. That's 22 minutes.
Look at you. You got the deets for him.
Well, but I was confused on why he said 19. It doesn't matter. It's silly, but that is a long fucking scene.
It is.
But I thought they pulled it off.
And I defend it.
I defend it too. I'm with you. I'm with you.
So what it is
when I say I'm with you, I mean
I'm with you. I'm with the FBI. You. The noises are Bobcat, various members of the crew having their own roles,
Oh, they weren't all Bobcat?
No, Bobcat was the whiner, which I would call the mother.
The crying girl?
But that was Bobcat, yeah.
He didn't do the grrr,
no,
the bear sound?
He did some of the growling, but there was somebody else who did the growling.
Because he can do any of that shit.
And he was the rustling, and it was all live. Like, they just didn't know.
They did 3 takes.
Yeah, and it's wild. And, he says most of take 2. The commentary is really cool on this. It does not give you any insight as to why. He does say, like, why don't we show Bigfoot? I know.
No,
but
you don't.
He said it would be more anticlimactic if you did.
He's 100% right.
And the scare at the end scared the shit out of me the first time. Real good.
So in my notes, over and over and over again, this whole 22-minute long tent scene, I wrote,
right,
Jim has the same expression, and it never changes.
Well, so
he just literally is stone-faced.
There's something in the commentary about that.
He doesn't change his reactions.
Character choice, and he said
it had to be. I mean, he was choosing because she is all over the place.
She's crying at one point, screaming.
Yeah, she was amazing. That's what made you scared was her reactions.
In the commentary, she's like, and look at Jim just going to his happy place, and he's like, yeah,
he like zoned out,
shuts down,
complete stone
and
face.
Bobcat is like completely unplanned.
Right, but
the two of them
was he
as
good? Was
people,
Bobcat good with that? That he wasn't having any emotions?
Yeah, absolutely. He said, "Look how perfect this is." He said, "I'm outside breaking twigs," and he has no like. He said, "It's perfect because it's like some people shut down and are just like." And Jim even says, or Bryce says, "Look at me, I'm not even blinking," and he doesn't blink at one point forever.
So why doesn't he go out and confront the tormentor?
I wrote Karate Todd at one point because I was going to ask you. At one point, are you like in a karate fight, like bursting out of the tent? Your fight or flight.
I don't know. I mean, if you think it's Bigfoot.
Yeah,
there's nothing you can do. You have to cower. You just have to play dead and hope for the best.
Their first thought is that's.
But if you think it's that asshole angry guy,
right.
you got to have some kind of weapon in your backpack that you can go out there and protect your woman.
Yeah, yeah.
But if you think it's Bigfoot, there's no sense going out there.
And eventually it goes away. They wait till
dawn comes. Yeah.
Was that surprising to you that they did? That wasn't the end of the movie, or
no?
Okay.
No.
Gotcha.
But I jumped, I think I watched it 2 or 3 times, but the first time I was watching it for this show, I hadn't seen it in several years. And you're playing with danger if I drink that 4th one. He's tormenting.
That first what?
Going. I jumped. The first hit on the tent, and it's Kelly's scream simultaneous with that punch into the tent.
Yeah.
I literally jumped in my seat, even though I think I knew it was coming.
Real tears from her. Bobcat said he wasn't expecting anything. He's like, tears, great.
She made you scared.
I thought so too.
Because she really. So have you've the woods are scary at night.
Yeah.
It is so. We're in the city. We were born. You're Chicago. I'm Detroit. I did go hunting and stuff, but even like when you'd walk to your blind in the more early morning before daylight, or after dark, walking out of your blind alone in the woods. I mean, I've watched too many horror flicks. You get the tingles in your spine. You have to be raised in it where it doesn't affect you.
Clearly, Kelly is not that type, and I wrote specifically Kelly's a fucking champ because she doesn't have her first real freak out until the next day. They're trying to find their way out.
Yeah, the hysterical part when they're... Yeah.
So, I think, all things aside, she's doing pretty great. This could have been, once it got so dark, that's scary. You can't go anywhere.
Do you think in any of those 3 takes she ever told him to go out there?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Probably not.
I don't know. Well, because she's so scared.
The other option, if it's not
go
the
kill that
guy,
fucker. Well, she believes it's the mountain man,
but at times
and he believes it's Bigfoot.
Yeah.
So there's your dichotomy.
True.
And how they're reacting.
But at one point in time, I think he is on board with it being the guy because it clearly sounds like footsteps.
Because being Bigfoot.
And then walking away.
But what about the growling?
That was weird.
Yeah. Yeah, that friggin' backwoods guy's not going to growl like that.
True.
Right?
Well, I find it interesting that they're freaked out, but he's still trying to salvage something by he finds some hair. You know, like
okay, so
he's focused on getting out. I just didn't know they didn't have a plan to get out. You know what I mean? Like, how did they get lost? The next day.
This is day 3.
Like, how did they, if you're counting.
The morning of day 3, I just like it because it's exactly the format of our last In the Woods.
It's going to be hard for us to keep this trend up, buddy. So you're putting a lot of pressure on us,
I've already got my next movie pick, baby.
Whew.
I'm ready. So he says right into the camera while Kelly's packing up, we're leaving. We're not going to the film site. Because they stopped an hour to an hour and a half short of the film site. Remember, she says, I want to talk to you. And he like turns the camera off. And then he comes back and says, so we decided. No, Kelly decided.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
We decided we're going to camp here tonight.
Right.
And they were a good hour away from where he wanted to go to where the actual footage was filmed in 1967.
Yeah. I like how.
And he says, we're going home. And then this is where so the whole tent scene's Blair Witch because that happens in the Blair Witch, and then except they go running out.
Do you think they did everything
darkness.
they could visually to make it not look Blair Witch? It's a darker color tent. You know, you can't see the outline. I mean,
you would have had to write it differently. You know, I mean, it follows. It does what Blair Witch does.
They talked a lot about a lot of scenes supposed to be in a cave. So just not being able to find anything sufficient, specifically the end scene. So their like little last stand was supposed to be in a cave, and they're supposed to run out of that.
So he wanted them to camp out into a cave, and then they would have been trapped by Bigfoot.
Yeah, and it would have been less Blair Witch. But I like the elements of terror that the tent affords you. You can put yourself there. You know, a tap on the tent, you're like, holy shit! Whatever it is either coming in. We're staying here to be killed. You know, it could be one of a few different things. I throw Jason Voorhees in here too because I've seen a lot of movies.
Yeah.
And he says, I fucked up. And do you think they're resigned to death when he says that? He delivers the line really hardcore.
He is at the point.
Means.
My take is he's at the point like, I don't know if we're going to survive this.
That's what I mean.
And that's why he said I fucked up, and he's apologizing to her because he's dragging her to her death.
Do you ever clock in movies? Because we've done a few here, I think, that moment. Like, it's a heavy, and for actors to try to tap into what that feels like, the hopelessness. Like,
I think he did tap into that the night before.
He did tap into that.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah.
Although they didn't show any of those.
It was
took away from your seriousness.
It was a consolation nookie
prize for saying no to the proposal.
Yeah.
Here, have a little of this just so you don't freak out on me.
Well,
and leave me out here in the woods, which you're going to die
They find themselves in a circle, and then they're clearly.
So this is daylight? Or are we into the night?
Well, no, he
collects the hair. This is important.
Oh yeah.
They're on their way out. All Kelly wants to do is get the fuck out of Dodge and get back to the car.
Yeah.
And Jim is stopping at this upturned stump, which has clearly potentially Bigfoot hair on it, right? And he's like trying to film himself with it. And Kelly's like they're in a life or death situation. They were almost killed the night before.
Yeah.
And she's yelling at him. And then so he gets this little baggie salvaging. Out. He puts his little gloves on so he doesn't get the human DNA on the hair, so it can be tested uncontaminated. And then she's still yelling at him, let's go.
That's
yeah, so that was so his DNA didn't get on there.
Yeah.
And then 3 hours later, they've been hiking out arguing.
And they go back to the same tree.
They arrive at the same stuff,
like,
and that was Blair Witch. The same thing happened in Blair Witch. They did all that hiking and circled around back to the same spot.
So why don't they?
So that was
camp. The what
because of what happened the night before.
You think it's just better to stay out in the
hell,
open?
they may not even have packed their tent. They may have just threw the shit in the backpack.
Oh shit, that's a good point.
And
you
left
really
the
know,
tent.
You don't. Yeah.
Because they were that fucking scared.
So they
may not even have the tent. I don't know if I'd have put up the tent.
They're making a last stand, and you commented on the stick, and Bobcat in the commentary comments on it as well. So thankfully, the battery on their camera it has some kind of supernatural power potentially. I don't know, because it's lasting a long time, which is good.
Right. That was the same knock on Blair Witch. They actually added a line in there about having extra. Oh, I'm glad I brought extra batteries because they kept getting that comment.
That's the scene that they filmed with Kelly in the tent, talking about wanting to see her mom again. And they said it was brilliant. She crushed it, but it was Blair Witch, all with the snot and everything. And Bobcat was like, we just couldn't.
Well, the coming back to the same place is exactly Blair Witch.
It's
right after the tent scene. I mean, that is, you can't get away from it because that's what it is.
So why did you call out the stick?
The stick was this feeble little twig.
Yeah.
So imagine you're facing a 600-pound, 10-foot beast that is solid muscle, and there's nothing you can do against it. And I get it. You got to have something, right? But Kelly, for God's sake, at least sharpen the end of it and make it a solid spear. A child could have broke that stick.
Character choice. Bobcat comments in the director commentary.
It was for comfort, right?
Yeah, he's like, look at that stick. There's moss on it. He's like, I thought it was hilarious. That feeble little stick that you picked up.
It wouldn't have done anything.
Yeah. I was
especially against a creature like that.
It's funny that the more you hear him talk about it, it seems like he is just one of the crew. Bryce said that this was one of the best times he's ever had shooting a movie.
Yeah.
Very short filming, right? 7 days.
7 days, yeah.
Really, really, and camping and all that.
You're in the woods. You're having to go to those places of absolute fear.
So in that treatment, the Bobcat says, and the actors confirm, the proposal scene was she proposes marriage, or he proposes marriage, she says no. And they ad-libbed the whole thing.
Yeah. They had to make it real. And I love how she freezes.
Yeah, I mean,
she just stares at him like, oh, fuck, what do I say?
Yeah.
I'm not saying yes, but what do I say? Yeah.
So they are being stalked by, what do you think at this point? What are you? I'm trying to crawl into your head.
I believe it's the creature.
You believe it's Bigfoot
because of the growling and the sounds.
Why not? And Bigfoot,
big feet.
So, how do you explain the end of the film?
Oh,
explain the end.
I loved it. I love the way they did it.
Okay, so there's a scare,
and there's another tie into Kong 76 in the very, very end. You're gonna love this.
Jesus,
you are gonna
Christmas.
You are gonna love this. Just making my case, brother. I'm just making my case.
There's a cinnamon and chocolate covered naked woman in Kong 76.
Nope.
Oh,
nope. That's not the end. That's not the last scene. That's not the last. What do you always say to me at the end of the movie? Did you clock the last line?
Oh, I kind of didn't.
Okay, when we get there, I will show you.
I think it's help.
I will show you why Kelly has created the third DID Kong movie. Okay.
Well, they don't make it. Did that undersell it?
Good
I think
night,
they
folks.
don't make it.
They don't fucking make it.
They really don't make it, and all of the
stick does not work.
Yeah, all of the filming at the end and the little last bit of footage that you see was just a production person's idea with the camera.
And again, it was Blair Witch.
And I guess Bobcat was like, we can ruin one camera, we can destroy one. So And I think it's
how Blair Witch ended too. The camera falls on the ground. Did he say anything about that?
You don't think it's a bunch of people who live out in the hills in a coordinated attack?
No. Did you hear the sounds?
Yeah, they're feral people.
No, that guy spoke clear English.
No, it's not them. It's hill people.
The Fuck You Cafe?
Yeah, he's not.
Or Fuck Off
No,
Cafe,
he's not
whatever.
part of them. He knows that there are
So you think
there's hill people. Clap, clap, coordinated, getting closer,
like
clap,
the
clap.
I watched The Colony.
Yeah, they can't talk.
Like those people?
So how do you explain the naked lady who's clearly the one going?
Well, recently,
Bigfoot's
there was a doctor.
Mom?
I'll explain. Recently, there's a doctor in Texas scientist that has claimed she has ran 3 separate genomes of Bigfoot evidence, probably hair, probably fecal matter. And what she is claiming is that Bigfoot is a descendant of an unknown humanoid species mixed with a human female.
So you're talking about Bigfoot raping
well,
hill person.
She's claiming, back some 10,000 whatever years now. Her research is currently under review. I forgot the doctor's name. I didn't write it down, but you can look that up if you just look up what I said. It's going to come up, and it's a lady doctor. Not as a medical doctor, but PhD, like
I'm a medical doctor. Only Dana Scully says that. I'm a medical doctor.
So that's what and then there are accounts of Bigfoot capturing women.
Deuterino, I agree with you.
They captured her.
I think if Bigfoot is real, he doesn't want us around. I think that is the general consensus. And what he will do with you if he gets his hands on you or her hands on you varies from aggressive cuddling to full on.
Well, how about this? I think there's how about this theory? There's separate pods. There's small pods of Bigfoot like orcas, and they all behave differently.
There could be herds of Bigfoot,
and
like is mentioned.
Small little tribes, small little whatever, and they all behave differently because they're in different regions. The same as orcas. Look up orca pods and how they all behave differently around the world. Some are aggressive, some are very friendly, some blah, blah, blah.
Man, you get so much on this show.
I give it. I give and I give and I give.
You give till it hurts. Well, did you enjoy watching this again? Was this something that really you felt was good use of your time?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, you're not getting away from the King Kong ending here.
Oh, you got to turn it. Okay, you have to really bring this thing home. Okay.
Yeah.
Bring it home.
I do.
Bring it home.
So I did clock Ryan, the last movie. No, the last. What do you always ask me?
The last spoken line.
Yeah, you say something
I don't
else.
know.
You say not
the last line.
Yeah. So the last line was no, help me. With growling sounds from around her from Kelly. So Kelly is being dragged off by a creature.
I think
Jim has already been killed. He's
being dragged. She's in the distance being chased.
Which it's far away, but it sounds like they caught him. She's like, no, like they're right there, and she's like,
you mean they
help
multiple
me.
Bigfoots? Is that what you're talking about?
Well, that's what the growling sound like. But one of them had a hold of her, and if you. And this is an exact quote from King Kong 76, Jessica Lange. No, help me. When Kong has got her and is running off with her through the woods of Skull Island. So it comes full circle that Kelly has quoted the not Fay Ray. But the Jessica line. So Kelly is the third.
This is a huge wedge.
Third Fay Ray.
People are going to have thoughts on this. This might be the one thing that gets people to email us because you wedge that hardcore. But I'm into it.
I do like a hardcore.
A little independent podcast at gmail.com is the email address.
It's the wedging
or wedgie?
New porn. It's podcore.
Podcore. There are a lot of reviews on the film. There are a lot of bad ones.
Do tell.
It was as I'd mentioned, a lot of comparisons, fair or not, to Blair Witch. If you, again, watch the movie with the commentary.
I ask you, sir, is it fair?
Oh, yeah.
Because I've been commenting all along. That's Blair Witch. That's Blair Witch.
Mentions it. He said, and he even says, like, it's going to be called the Blair Squatch Project or something. But he said there were certain areas which were too far, including cutting out a really well acted scene that was too much like the Blair Witch Project. So he said it's going to be
said maybe too much.
And he said he doesn't like found footage movies at all. Like it just the idea of one, like, hey, I found a camcorder footage of your family being raped and killed. I put it together into an entertaining 90-minute narrative,
which they never address in this film.
Yeah,
not once. There's not anything about how this movie's being played, how the footage was found.
All good. I think you just have to be in, if you know or not. All right. So, as I mentioned, the 1 out of 10 was easy to find.
Meaning there were many choices.
And it's titled Long Wait for Very Little Reward from an Amateurish Effort. I think the subject of this message tells you everything you need to know. Lost found footage, my ass. Much like rap music. No talent BS.
I like him already.
99% of the movie is leading up to a climax, which when it finally does climax is so lame it is silly, but not in a funny way. Bobcat owes me the time I wasted watching this piece of crap. If you like it, good for you. However, if you do like it, I wonder how boring the rest of your life must be. Bobcat has done a decent movie or two, but this is not one of them. I got the feeling he got the financial backing for something and just put this garbage out to satisfy. Not satisfactory, Bob.
Oh, I'm going to go back to season 1, Todd. I ask you, sir, how many films have you made?
You know what? I think it's funny. A lot of these reviews like attack the people personally.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He's
like,
all
we've
over
had
Bobcat.
a couple of reviewers who like I would hunt you down for this performance.
How many nominees to the Sundance Film Festival do you have, sir?
Yeah.
Bobcat has 2.
We've got a positive review. Again, equally easy to find a positive review. So that was
good. Fun. Okay, so it wasn't all.
And here's a 10 out of 10. And this was entitled, Good for Old-Time Bigfoot Enthusiasts. Old-time.
Old-timey?
No, old-time. So if you're new school, fuck you.
So what is new school Bigfoot?
I don't know. I don't know. That's a subculture I want to get into. It's probably kinky.
Oh, I'll bet you Steve's
I'm in. A lot of ass play. Sasquatch ass play. Sasquatch ass play. Sasquatch.
You gotta like Harry.
We're really trying to wedge that one in. Speaking of wedging, all right. Sears a 10 out of 10. Good for old time Bigfoot enthusiasts. I'm rating this film strangely. It's not like really a 9, more of a 7 at best. But I give it a 9 because I'm an old time Bigfoot enthusiast who grew up on Albert Ostman, Fred Beck, William Rowe, and above all, the Patterson Gimlin film. This movie is not as good as Bobcat Goldthwait's previous film, God Bless America, but it's much, much better than any previous Bigfoot film. My favorite part was the scene with the bookseller where you can see the old yellow-colored Do Abominable Snowmen of America Really Exist in the background. When I was a child, I read that book till the cover fell off. This film is peppered with references to the first generation of Sasquatch stories. It's also an excellent suspense film with a truly shocking ending. The relationship between the two leads is lighthearted and romantic, albeit a little bit annoying. Not annoying enough to wish their fate on them, though. There's plenty of foreshadowing to signal the final terror, featuring a crazed pregnant woman looming out of the dark. We expect to see Bigfoot here, but she is much, much more shocking than a Bigfoot, given that we know who she really is. I'll just mention one more excellent scene. When it's clear that the couple is in mortal danger, the man is still delighted to find some Bigfoot tracks in the creek bed. This sums up what Bigfoot meant to me. I desperately wanted him to be real, but I was always terrified he might be. In this film, we never actually see Bigfoot, but we hear the results of that long-anticipated meeting between Sasquatch and Sasquatch enthusiast.
That was quite a long review. So pregnant.
Heartfelt.
Pregnant Did you clock that?
Yeah. Yeah.
You did? You thought she was pregnant?
Well, I mean, I never want to assume that ever about ever a woman. I did not
clock
it was
that at
various hill people, not Sasquatch, who were making a coordinated attack to kill those people. They weren't Sasquatch.
So they kidnapped and impregnated her, not Bigfoot.
No, that impregnated
If
woman
she is
one of
pregnant.
them. She is one of them.
She was the missing woman poster.
Well, no, it's
from
the same
town.
Well, okay. It's
so
the same.
she couldn't be a Hill People.
Okay.
She's a Hill People now
It's the
because they
same-
captured her.
It's the same actress, and she was their Northern California casting person. That's
right,
why.
but the question is,
You
sir,
looked too deeply. That they weren't meant to be
She was
connected.
on the
as
missing
same.
poster.
They weren't. You looked so hard at that naked woman.
So hard.
There is
So
no
hard.
Bobcat would be so embarrassed because there is not supposed to be any connection to them, I think, whatsoever.
What? Yes.
Yeah, maybe there
The missing
is.
person is captured by Sasquatch, and that's why she's crying in the woods. And now they have Kelly too.
Oh man!
Damn it! Where's Jeff Bridges?
This
Go
is great.
get her.
Yeah,
Jeff.
All right, once again, mind blown. Listen, I thought that this whole thing
Yes.
could have been and maybe that was her, and she's just sad. Now this is terrifying. I'm going to watch it again.
She's sad
as
and pregnant
soon as we're
with
out
a,
of here.
with a Squatch.
Oh man!
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey,
I feel very
you know what?
satisfied that I got a lot of my notes out.
Yeah.
I have a very satisfied feeling.
Oh,
So
buddy.
thank you for that,
buddy.
Ryan.
Hey, thank you for doing the show with me. Listeners, thank you for listening to it. I know I have a little bit of fun about how many of you there might be. I really don't care if it's just Chris and my mom. I am super, super stoked at the idea that people listen to our silliness, maybe get a few laughs, maybe get some stress relief out of it, however
Yeah.
you listen. And most importantly, watch as many of these movies as you can, because we think that they're really, really fun.
Right. And a comment we get a lot, almost always, is that they say we don't feel like we have to watch the movie after listening to the podcast. They feel like they already watched it. And almost everybody tells me that. And I still encourage you to watch the movie.
Well, and again, we're just talking about the movie like we do. You just happen to be listening. But
what's our mantra?
We're
celebrating
independent film. And this is how we do it in the lunchroom and here for you. So again, thank you for being listeners to our show. Get at us on the emails and on social media if you'd like to. And hey, Todd.
Yes, Ryan.
We'll always.
Did you hear that? That's a Squatch. Montidoro.
Who are those guys? Who are those guys?
You'll love it. It's just a little
Love it. It's just as like independent. You know what I mean? You're about to say.
You'll love it. It's just a little independent. You're gonna love it. It's just a little independent. Okay.
We're tense. Yeah, we're two or
Yeah.
two. We're like we know love it. It's just as little independent. Like it's just
Like I'm
little
introducing a
independent.
movie to you.
Like you're about to.
All right.
So,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
It's just as little independent.